Is something we all do, despite most of us wanting to believe otherwise. Perfectly normal, psychologically balanced people lie constantly, compulsively to friends, peers, even their own family. Even though it's generally agreed upon to be morally wrong, it's simply an omnipresent part of our society, a reflex. There is no universal definition for lying. However, the most common one is, to lie is to make a false statement with the intention to deceive. There are several problems with this definition, however. According to it, a person who makes a statement that she believes to be true, a person who makes a truthful statement with the intention to deceive another person, is lying. If unknown to her, the statement is false. There is an important distinction to make between a lie and an untrue statement, because if the person says something they think is true but isn't, it isn't a lie. It's also difficult to define a lie because it's so circumstantial, and it's hard to say where a lie begins and where it ends, and because only the liar knows they are lying. Kids begin lying when they realize that they don't have to tell the truth, and continue until they die. They do this to avoid punishment when they know that they have done something wrong. Adults often lie for similar reasons, but their lies and reasons for lying become more complex. People lie to avoid insult, avoid conflict, to protect themselves, to gain respect, and a million other reasons. Small lies that avoid conflict are most common because it's often easier to lie than to create a disturbance with the truth. Perhaps the most common, most inconspicuous lie is, "I'm fine," which we tell compulsively. They lie to be accepted when they feel telling the truth would make others think worse of them, or to fulfill a social norm. It's generally agreed upon that there are different levels of lying. White lies, exaggerating the story, Santa Claus, but what makes these different? Wouldn't it be better to be truthful all the time? We took a survey of 25 people and found that a majority of people lie 1 to 3 times a day, and mostly to get out of trouble or to impress people. Most people lie to their family members, friends, and teachers, mostly. We found that 76% of people believe that it is okay for parents to lie to their kids about things like Santa and the Tooth Fairy. And 52% of people said that it is sometimes okay to be truthful, even though the truth may cause negative consequences. Three high school students from Vegas High School. Here's what they said.
Lie is an attempt to deceive somebody or something. It's all about making them believe what is either false or misleading. It is something that you do to benefit either yourself or another person. That is what a lie is. Why would you lie to benefit somebody else when you could lie to benefit yourself? I lie about stupid crap. Oh, well, especially Nigel. Nigel lies about stuff like, I'll be like, oh yeah, one time Nigel told me that Tim Duncan was gonna retire, and I was like, what? No way. And he's like, no, I'm just kidding. And I'm like, okay, dude, that was the stupidest lie ever.
So you believe me?
Okay,
yeah,
what
and
reasons
it pissed
do
me
you
off.
lie? What is the most recent lie that you've told that you can remember?
I can play the guitar. Just kidding, that's true.
What about you, Kai?
I can't remember. I've told too many.
What's the most recent one that you can remember?
Jaden has a big
Heart.
A little lower. Jaden has big shoes.
Who did you tell this lie to? This is...
Everyone.
What was the question again?
Why do you both think that it is okay to lie? Because it's cool.
It's a new groovy thing.
How do you feel when people lie to you?
It can be funny.
It can be or can't be?
It hurts me in here.
It hurts your heart? How do you feel after you say a lie?
I feel relieved.
I can tell that that question touched you because you stopped playing the guitar for a moment. You got very serious. Do you think that it's okay for a parent or a teacher to lie to their students or children?
That's the right thing to do.
Can you go further into that answer? What is the right thing?
Gotta answer it.
The good thing.
So, did you ever feel deceived when your mom told you that Santa was real or the Tooth Fairy?
Wait, they are real?
Do you believe in your heart that Santa or the Tooth Fairy is real?
Well, you just said that they are real.
So, do you think that as you grow older, you lie more? Or did you lie more as a child?
I lied more as a child.
As a child.
About what sort of things?
Not
To
getting in
impress my
trouble.
friends.
Is withholding the truth the same as lying to you? So do you think that if you don't stretch the truth or you don't say every part of the truth, you think that you're lying? Like, Nigel, a scenario. If your girlfriend asked you,
I don't have a girlfriend.
if you did, okay, so if your girlfriend asked you where you were last night, would you tell her part of the truth or the whole story? Do you think that is considered as a lie?
Depends on where we were.
I'll tell her where I am, but I won't tell her what I'm doing.
Do you think that people should always be truthful, even if the truth causes negative consequences? Or do you think
Depends on
that...
what situation you were in.
Explain.
You trying to stay out of trouble?
Yeah, if you're trying to stay out of trouble, definitely lie.
Like to the police, like...
Unless you put your right hand on the Bible, then you can't lie.
I would say on the lie, if we took stats for lying, I would get a triple-double.
So, Nigel and Kai, if you give me a moment, I'd like to ask you a few more
Why are you
questions.
trying to talk like Oprah right now?
I think we should have Sequoia with them.
Why?
You just spit on my hand. My iPhone can lie for me.
Like Siri?
Siri can lie for me.
You don't have Siri on your phone though.
Shh.
Oh my god. Okay. So, Nigel, I didn't know you're a guitar enthusiast. What are you playing there for us?
A dark song.
Did you learn it on the res?
That's so racist.
I'd like to ask you and Kai a few more questions. Why do you both think it is okay to lie? Don't laugh at me. I'm worth billions of dollars. I'm worth billions of
You can't
dollars.
take it seriously like that.